Hello and welcome to my channel In Search of Wonder. My name is Anne and today I have something new called a poetry pop-up. So I mentioned this in my previous video that my hope is to periodically have a, basically every 2 months, have a poetry pop-up. So I just want to read more poetry, and this is a way to encourage me to read more poetry, and hopefully you enjoy it also. My idea is that every 2 months I will have a theme, and I will read some poetry based on that theme at the beginning of the month, and then invite you to join in if you want. No pressure, it's just fun. If you want to join in with the poetry pop-up, you are welcome to. I will tag some people, but again, if you're tagged, doesn't mean you have to do it. But if you think it would be fun, jump in, tagged or not. So my theme for September and October is going to be autumn, naturally, right? It wasn't very creative, but it's what stuck with me. So I have a couple of poems by Emily Dickinson and one by Yeats that I will read related to autumn. The first one that I'm going to read is called Indian Summer. And I don't know where you are in the world and what your climate is like, but we definitely have an Indian summer very often in October. And have you ever seen those memes where it's like, besides the regular 4 seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall, there's also like fake spring, fake fall, whatever. We were at fake fall last week, August. You know, even if the weather gets cooler, it's not fall yet in Virginia, not even close. So there's definitely going to be some more summer days, which this week is turning out to be, we're going to be in the 90s this week. So yeah, we're back in real summer again. And then fall will really start at some point in September. But then usually in October, there is a time when we go back to a few more of those days, maybe even hitting in the 90s again. So the first poem by Emily Dickinson is called Indian Summer. And I am pulling this from this book I picked up. I don't know, I mentioned it in a haul at some point within the past few months. I think I picked it up at a thrift store or used bookstore, something along those lines, library book sale, something like that. Anyways, I picked up this book, which has Emily Dickinson's poetry in it. And this one is called Indian Summer. These are the days when birds come back, a very few, a bird or two, to take a backward look. These are the days when skies put on the old sophistries of June, a blue and gold mistake. O fraud that cannot cheat the bee, almost thy plausibility induces my belief, till ranks of seeds their witness bear, and softly through the altered air hurries a timid leaf. O sacrament of summer days, O last communion in the haze, permit a child to join, thy sacred emblems to partake, the consecrated bread to break, taste thine immortal wine. And this next poem by Emily Dickinson is called Autumn. The morns are meeker than they were. The nuts are getting brown. The berry's cheek is plumper. The rose is out of town. The maple wears a gayer scarf, the field a scarlet gown. Lest I should be old-fashioned, I'll put a trinket on. So I like that lighthearted autumn poetry. This one is in a very different vein, not quite so lighthearted, by William Butler Yeats. The Wild Swans at Cool. The trees are in their autumn beauty. The woodland paths are dry. Under the October twilight, the water mirrors a still sky. Upon the brimming water among the stones are 59 swans. The 19th autumn has come upon me since I first made my count. I saw, before I had well finished, all suddenly mount and scatter wheeling in great broken rings upon their clamorous wings. I have looked upon those brilliant creatures, and now my heart is sore. All's changed since I, hearing at twilight the first time on the shore, the bell beat of their wings above my head, trod with a lighter tread. Unwearied still, lover by lover, they paddle in the cold, companionable streams, or climb the air. Their hearts have not grown old. Passion or conquest, wander where they will, attend upon them still. But now they drift on the still water, serious, beautiful. Among what rushes will they build? By what lake's edge or pool delight men's eyes when I awake some day? do find they have flown away. So I hope you enjoyed those 3 poems about autumn. And if you would like to read a short poem or 2 or 3 about autumn on your own channel, be my guest, just tag me so that I can watch it too and share it with others. I'm going to tag Ryan Reads Greek and Cheryl at Candlewick Library and Courtney at Courtney Reads to read some autumn poetry on your channel at some point in the months of September and October, if you so desire. And if not, that's fine too. And I hope everyone has a wonderful autumn full of all of the joy that autumn can bring with the cooler temperatures and the changing colors on the leaves and the time with family and friends. And I will see you next time. Bye.